What could be better? Than a bout between two conference rivals. Cannot wait.
Nothing, Kevin. These players and fans are very familiar with each other and desperately want bragging rights.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Julius Randle is out there with Achua. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And Brunson, here we go. 4 on the shot clock. Achua. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Ball against Brunson. Drummond sets the screen for Caruso. To the inside. Out to DeRozan. Back to Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Can't let Drummond get established positioning. When he does, it forces you to compromise.
You know, Steve, for the Bulls, it seemed like depth was an issue for them the last couple of years.
It was, Kevin. They were pretty thin for a while. It resulted in a 4-year playoff drought started in 2018. But the front office did a good job to address the problem.
Randle finds Achua. They get a hand on it. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. We play just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Caruso. The kick out to Ball. Caruso, a screen on DiVincenzo. Caruso, the pass to Levine. And it's denied. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Back to Achua. Outside for Randle. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Brunson. Randle outside. And Randle throws it down.
That's 250 pounds coming down on the rim. Randle attacking with ferocity.
And Levine, here we go. And the jam by Levine.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Passes it to Randle. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Randle's got 5.
This is what you get from Randle now. Enough floor spacing to widen the driving lanes.
Levine wide open. Brunson against Ball. Now, here's DeRozan. D right on him. The Knicks pull it in.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
They set the pick. And the pass to Achua. And here's Randall. Here's Anunoby. Randall kicks to Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. With the floater. That shot off. Nice D from DeRozan. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a three-point game.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Over to the wing. Clock is at 3. Such a wide open look. Achua's got his second basket.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
And Ball slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Achua. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And Anunoby, here we go.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Here's Levine, got a piece of it. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Second shot opportunity. Back to Brunson. Tries again. Excellent D there from Ball.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. At the end of... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
I love their efforts, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Achua in at the 5. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Brunson kicks to Randle. Anunoby is string on DeRozan. Pass to Achua. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Levine. They get the rebound. Pass to Brunson. New York moving it around. And Anunoby slams it in.
That wing athleticism and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Brunson finds Achua. DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by Levine. Brunson against Caruso. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Driving in, hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. DiVincenzo's got his first 2 points. Ball against Brunson. Ball, the pass to Levine. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. Down low. And it's Drummond with the jam.
What makes Drummond a great rebounder, not just the size and athleticism, it's his tremendous anticipation.
DiVincenzo kicks to Achua. Passes it to Anunoby. There's the pass to Randall. Stolen by Ball. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. That puts them in the lead. DeRozan's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls.
Quick first step. This is why it's hard to stay in front of DeMar DeRozan.
The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. They don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Multi-time All-Star Andre Drummond is still very young and continues to polish his craft.
Achua kicks to Brunson. He takes it in to the inside. Up top, Randall, guarded by Levine. Levine against Randall. Nice D from Levine. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Kick out to Levine. DeRozan a screen on Randall. Pass the ball. From past the arc. The offensive rebound. Kick out to Levine. Caruso sets the screen for Levine. Now here's Drummond, covered by Achua. A wide open look here for Caruso. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Calls for the screen. Caruso uses it to perfection.
Brunson finds DiVincenzo. Randall a screen on Levine. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's the screen. Out to the right wing. Brunson, that's a two-pointer, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 6 points here for Jalen Brunson. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. Fires the 3. It's deflected, and here's the fast break. And the wide open shot. Oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Dosunmu is out there with Kobe White. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Robinson misses. Chicago trailing here. And here's Vucevic. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. McBride passes to Bogdanovich. Burks in the corner. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Burks. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Knicks lead by 4.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go. And when Burks is out there, they've got a player who can score from anywhere.
He will make the defense work. It's hard to decide who to put on Alex Burks because of his versatility. Nice to have a guy with that kind of flexibility.
Outside for Robinson. Pass to Burks. Burks is screen on White. Here's McBride, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Vucevic setting the pick for White. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Burks kicks to Hart. Back to Burks. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Burks. There's the drive.
Blazing first step of Burks, enabling him to leave the defense in his wake.
Pick by Vucevic. Here's White. The teardrop falls in. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Bogdanovich with a screen on White. Outside for Robinson. Good. Robinson's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Knicks.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
And White slams it in.
Kobe White glides around the court with the ball on the string ready to shoot. And no hesitation.
Robinson passes to Burks. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Patrick Williams with all the talent in the world.
Robinson a screen on White. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Burks looking around. Kicks to Robinson. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea. To foul there.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
But on that shot, with that, the Knicks lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Green. For New York, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's McBride. White covering. Drives to the hoop. Here's Robinson. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Chicago has possession. It's a 3-point game. Nobody near Williams. Can't tie it up as that one misses. New York's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And Hart has it in the corner. Robinson sets a screen for Hart. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Now Chicago has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Vucevic setting the pick for White. They kick it out to Green. Now the pass to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. It's stolen by Randall. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Anunoby out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Achua in at the 5 down low. Here's Brunson. Off with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Levine. And Levine with the slam.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Pass to Achua. Now Brunson. Back to Achua. Trying his luck from deep. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. Kick out to Levine. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Drummond with a screen on Anunoby. Inside, and Drummond throws it down.
The agile feet of Drummond. He's like a dancing bear out there. Nice roll off the pick.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Achua with it. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. To the paint, here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
When Drummond's playing with passion and fire, he can be unstoppable.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. To the middle. And Randall throws it down.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Now here's Levine. Defense is right there. And he commits the intentional foul.
Achua. 4th personal foul. 1st team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Drummond with a screen on Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. There's the feed to Drummond. The Knicks pull it in. Randall passes to Brunson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 1st team foul.
On defense, Chicago. Trailing by 4. Brunson sets a screen for Randall. Brunson against Caruso. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Vucevic check in for the Bulls. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. DeRozan a screen on Anunoby. Levine can't hit.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Randall finds DiVincenzo. to Randall. Passes to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And Randall throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Levine sets the screen for Ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
Pressure's on, but Lonzo looks unshakable. Shoots with total confidence.
The Knicks leading by 4. They set the pick. And Brunson, here we go. Now, here's Achua. Defended by Caruso. And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. And finished off by DeRozan.
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that huge shot.
Achua in the corner. Back to Brunson. And Vucevic pulls it down. And so here in Chicago, a 2-point game. To take the lead. Knocks down the trifecta.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Ball kicks to Levine. To the right side. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Chicago.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
Checking into the game for your goal. Number 3.
Money!
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout.
Substitution, number 3, Josh Hart.
Stolen, and that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime, and we'll be back right after. Well, 4 quarters. Weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now, here's Ball. Ball out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Drummond with the jam.
You know, every night he plays through a lot of bumps and bruises. Drummond reminds me of Shag in that respect.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic has checked in.
Number 9.
The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, New York. Levine up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. And the pass to DeRozan. And he gets the whistle. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. Back to Randall.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
New York takes timeout. This off, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
DeRozan in the corner. DiVincenzo against Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Playing hard, Boots stepping up and getting it done.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Here's Anunoby. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Achua. There's the screen. Brunson with a clean look. And again, New York with the triple.
Showing time and time again, he is comfortable being that first option. Brunson delivering in the clutch.
Vucevic setting the pick for Caruso. And it's off the back rim, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 7. Levine dishes to DeRozan. Pass to Vucevic. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Brunson. Now the Knicks with it. They're on an 11-2 run. Driving inside. Fouled on the shot, and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Back to DeRozan. DeRozan, a screen on Anunoby. So it's New York picking up the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really can't.
NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, Doris, looking at this game here tonight, both teams will be looking to involve their bigs often, it seems.
BA, the idea that the big man is dead in basketball is out of the question. What's happening is bigs are getting more and more skilled. They're showing the value they have as versatile performers, and you absolutely love to see it.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Conley in at the 1. Towns can't get it to go.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Caruso misses. Conley with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. From the top of the key. Edwards can't hit.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Here's Drummond, defended by Gobert. Drummond passes to Caruso. Now Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Caruso misses. And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, BA, that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
The Ant-Man is in the house. Mr. Anthony Edwards making it look easy.
Pass to McDaniels. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Kicks it out Towns. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Towns passes to Edwards. Towns down low. Defended by DeRozan. For 3, Conley.
The focus ball brings to his defense is admirable. He doesn't let himself get distracted from covering his guy.
Here's Levine for three. Hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Over Levine. McDaniels can't hit. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Levine can't hit.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Conley with the ball. Picked up by DeRozan. Here's Towns, and the layup falls.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
And it's Levine with the ball for Chicago. They trail by 1. Caruso outside. And stolen by Edwards. By himself. And Edwards slams it in.
Guys, you get a look at how dynamic a force Edwards can be. Makes both the defensive play and then goes ahead and scores it himself.
Pass to Caruso. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Conley passes to Edwards. Towns outside. Double team on Towns. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And it's Chicago with a board.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
To the inside, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, what a finish by Zach Levine. Off his feet in a hurry, folks.
Pass to Towns. Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on ball. Conley passes to McDaniels. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. There's Ball with a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
Pass to Gobert. Towns outside. Edwards with it. Back to Towns. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And here's Caruso outside. They get it back. A kick out to Ball. Outside Levine. Drummond with the ball. Drummond to screen on Edwards. And here's Caruso outside. He drops it from range. Caruso's got 6. No good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for Minnesota. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series. Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Back to Caruso. On the wing, Levine. Caruso outside. Drummond to screen on McDaniels. Caruso with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
The kick out to Conley. Gobert with a screen on ball. From deep, Conley. And it's Chicago with a board. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now. Caruso, pass to DeRozan. Back to Caruso. And there's the drive. And that one is hammered home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Shot is good by Edwards.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Ball with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. The 3 from DeRozan. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Edwards. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now. And stolen by Edwards. Here they come with numbers in transition. McDaniels finds Gobert. Edwards against Levine. Kicks it out Towns. Outside McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Fires it from 18. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to DeRozan from 20 feet. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
This guy does not mess around. DeMar DeRozan, spectacular. My goodness gracious, sir.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A. just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Levine surveys the D. That 3's off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Gobert. Kicks it out Towns. There's the 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Ball. Pass to DeRozan. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of this one. DeRozan, a screen on McDaniels. Levine passes to DeRozan. Over Towns. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. It's a 14-point game.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
Ball left side. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5. For Minnesota, they've got 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards. Second chance shot. Rudy, a monster inside.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Lonzo Ball, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bulls. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word.
And let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. Green out there with Kobe White, and it's Craig in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul of the game. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Such a wide-open look. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Morris finds Reed to the right side. Williams against Warren. Anderson with a screen on Williams. Warren, the pass to Anderson. It's good.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer, pretty dime there.
White for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Alexander Walker, the pass to Warren. Back to Alexander Walker. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Outside White. It's good. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Reed, beyond the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA is the last of the 5 major U.S. pro leagues to sign a new TV deal, with the existing one concluding after this season. Now talks are heating up, and the new deal expected to include traditional cable networks along with some streaming channels. Guys, one thing seems clear: it should amount to a big raise for the league and for its players.
Interesting point. They'll like that. Thanks, Allie. Anderson with it, guarded by Vucevic. Outside, Anderson. Back to Reed. Morris, right side. Outside, Anderson. So it'll be 2. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
Previous play is under review.
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Chicago leading. Here's Green. Drives to the hoop. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Here's White. The kick out to Williams. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Well, T.J. Warren, the catch-and-shoot jumper is pure.
White against Morris. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago?
What a performance for beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
A line change here for Chicago. Caruso outside. Drummond passes to Levine. With the clock winding down. Look at Levine exploding to the cup.
Well, you love the footwork of Levine, the ability to shift pace, tough cover on the drive.
Outside Edwards. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And so he hits the technical free throw. There's 10 seconds left in the third. Misses the three. And here's Caruso outside. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in a good situation, up by 13. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Minnesota right now, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Great open look there.
Levine cooking right now, and I'm the defense. I'm trying to make sure I knock him off balance.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. They set the pick. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And now the Bulls in transition. Levine, that was good.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Looking to win the run. And it's laid in by Towns.
You can see the defense always wants to hold contact with Karl-Anthony Towns. Just great concentration on the shot.
Reed's checked in for Gobert. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Ball passes to Caruso. Back to ball. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Towns. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pass the ball. Now Caruso from downtown. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's McDaniels. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Stolen by Conley. Towns finds Reed, and here's McDaniels. Lots of room. And that one's good. McDaniels got his first points of the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Ball passes to Drummond. Outside Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Fast break, Minnesota. Towns outside. Pass to Conley. Fires for three. Gets the three to fall.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
It's Levine with a drive. Caruso, the open look. And Conley grabs the miss.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Driving in. Reed for three. Gets the three ball to go. Reed's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Bulls.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
Here's Drummond. Oh, no good again that time. Minnesota's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Lets the three fly. And another three for Minnesota.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And here's McDaniels. Kicks it out Towns. Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
DeRozan outside. On the wing, Levine. Guarded by Edwards. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he drives in. Good work defensively by Caruso.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
finish at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the point. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Here's Brunson. Anunoby has the open look. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Conley against Brunson. Brunson with some nice D.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Achua finds Anunoby. New York moving it around. And Brunson, here we go. Outside for Randall. Lock at 6. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gobert. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Conley scanning the floor. Outside, Towns. To the inside. And finished off by Gobert.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
And Brunson, here we go. Achua kicks to Brunson. Outside for Randall. Randall with a screen for Anunoby. New York needs to get off a shot, and the shot clock expires. 24. Second violation. Minnesota making a switch. Reed's checked in. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Edwards against Anunoby. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Randall's got 5.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now here is Conley. Scoreless thus far. McDaniels in the post. Defended by DiVincenzo. A shot by McDaniels, no good. New York leading by 4. To the paint. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
DiVincenzo's got major bounce now. This kid is a big-time leaper. He can play at the rim and above it, too.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Timberwolves trail by 6. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Now, here's Anunoby. Achua finds Anunoby. Brunson a screen on Edwards. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Anunoby.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Reed the pass to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. To end the run, into the lane, and he sinks the layup.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brunson with it, now guarded by Towns. DiVincenzo kicks to Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. On the wing, Anunoby. Over Edwards. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Pass to Brunson. Here's DiVincenzo. Brunson a screen on Conley. Moves back up, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Edwards. And so it's the New York Knicks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Achua is out there with Randall. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the one. They're the group New York will start the second with. And Brunson, here we go. Lays it up off the glass.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. It's good. Towns has got his second bucket.
We know Towns is an excellent perimeter shooter, but I like seeing him assert himself inside, too.
DiVincenzo kicks to Brunson. Randall a screen on Conley. From deep, Brunson, and again, New York with the triple.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And get a load of that move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff.
That was special order delivery there, guys. What a dunk.
Here's McDaniels. Trains the three-pointer. McDaniels got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
They just look sweeter falling from the corner, don't they, those threes? McDaniels more than serviceable from deep. You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's Conley. No scoring in this one, and it's Towns penetrating.
You know, there's very little the defense can do to slow Towns down when he has momentum like that on the drive.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 3-point lead. Randall outside. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Reed. And it's off from 3-point range. New York leading by 5. Towns with the steal. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets a very good look and converts. Edwards got 9.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding, but these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. Towns against Randall. Tipped away and stolen by Achua. Randall a screen on Conley. Randall outside. Back to Brunson. And there's the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
And he saw a lane, and Brunson decides to challenge it. Doesn't take but a sliver of daylight for him to be aggressive.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here is Edwards. He's got 9. Takes it inside.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Picked by Randall. Brunson kicks to Randall. Pass to Anunoby. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. And that one, good. Brunson's got 14 points for the game.
And then can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. Out to the right wing. Going inside.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The Timberwolves, 26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Kyle Anderson, T.J. Warren out there with Gobert. Then it's Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. Gobert with a screen on Burks. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And here is Hart. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Here's Warren. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Warren's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Timberwolves. It's Hart on the wing. Here's McBride, covered by Morris. With the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense. Guys, I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Morris. Bogdanovich inside. He's against Morris. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. And the Knicks lead by 6.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too. Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
Timberwolves passing it around. Got a piece of it. Morris passes to Alexander Walker. 5 to shoot. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Gobert with a screen for Anderson. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Here's McBride. He kicks it to Burks. Driving the lane, and he lays it straight in. Burks has got his first points of the game.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Anderson, a screen on Bogdanovich. The pass to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Warren, a screen on Burks. Passes it to Gobert. And that one drops. Now it's just a 3-point New York lead.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
On the attack, Bogdanovich showing his ability to put it on the floor.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Morris looking over the floor. Left side, Anderson. There's a minute left to play in the third. Here's Gobert, and he drives in. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Even against a good contest, Gobert stays committed, focused, and gets it to go.
That's too hard. Robinson sets a screen for Burks. And again, New York with the triple.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Anderson. Kicks it to Morris. Back to Anderson. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Morris passes to Gobert. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
There's a good screen. And there's the pass to Burks. Outside for Robinson. Up in time. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
That shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angle.
And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Julius Randle is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Achua in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now here's Reed. Defended by DiVincenzo. Here he goes. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from McDaniels.
What a move by McDaniels, showing the defense how nimble he is when he wants to be.
And here's Brunson outside. They set the screen. DiVincenzo passes to Achua.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Conley kicks to Reed. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. Passes it to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. DiVincenzo passes to Randle. Driving to the basket. Goes. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls, that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Knicks leading by 8. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Anunoby finds DiVincenzo. Now Achua. Handle outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Brunson. 3-pointer, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Edwards looking it over. Outside, Towns. Conley with the screen on Randle. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now, here's Achua. Randle outside. There's the pick. Shot clock at 5. The dunk by Achua.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randle with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. The pass to Brunson. Randle, a screen on Conley. Back to Randle. And Randle throws it down.
Power and mobility of Randle. That combination makes it really hard to cover him on the pick and roll.
They set the pick. And here's Conley outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
But we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Towns, a screen on Brunson. And it's Conley penetrating. Brunson with some nice D. The Knicks leading by 10. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Randall a screen on Towns. Brunson with a clean look. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Knicks.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. When everything started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Brunson.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
First personal foul.
The free throw drops for McDaniels.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
Brunson with it. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Takes it inside. Banked in off the glass.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So no problem for New York. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
Weeks. Strong. Friday afternoon, live. A lot of power on display in the front court tonight in our matchup. Brent, should be exciting to watch.
Yeah, it may not be about the outside shooting in this one either. These teams like to involve that front court and catch the defense while they're napping.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Ball, then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Levine in at the 3 spot. Now here's Brunson. Here's Achua. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Vucevic, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Levine for 3. Sinks the tray.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
And Brunson, here we go. Randall outside. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Yeah, the defense expects DeRozan to try and score, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Achua. Now DiVincenzo. And there's a 3-second violation.
2 seconds. Chicago ball.
Chicago has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Talking about the New York Knicks, Brent, a team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title.
Vucevic with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And Levine knows he has the green light to take these shots, and his confidence is really impressive.
Pass to Achua. Achua with a screen on DeRozan. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
DeRozan finds Caruso. Levine with it. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Levine's got 9.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Caruso. Randall with a steal. To the middle. Achua with the dunk.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Here's Caruso. Picked by Vucevic. Now here's Ball. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, again, big guards, that helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Brunson on the drive. Out to DiVincenzo. 1:41 left in the first quarter here. 4 on the clock. Randall outside. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple. 5 points in the game.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
Levine with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. 1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Attention fans, now on the court is your fight squad. Get loud.
New York trailing. Left side Brunson. Achua passes to Brunson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, one guy who's surprisingly physical at the offensive end, Jalen Brunson.
Fundamentals, BA, around Jalen Brunson's footwork are things that players, young players today need to study. Incredibly efficient and very dangerous when he gets it going offensively.
Now here's Caruso. Pass to DeRozan. Outside for Levine. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Levine's got 12.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Randall. 5 points in the game. Randall, a screen on ball. Back to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall, without the ball, seeing some room where he can make an impact, rolls there, does a nice job on the finish.
Caruso, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Randall. Brunson against DeRozan. Brunson passes to Randall. Back to Brunson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. Ball right side. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Come on, everybody. Let's make some noise for your Knicks Breaker Dance crew.
Got it off in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
We've got OG Anunoby. Precious Achua is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for New York starting the second. Drills it from deep.
Envision such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
Anunoby against Levine. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Drops in the 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Achua. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Brunson looks it over. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And it's DeRozan missing.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Achua for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. And it's Caruso on the take. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Here's Caruso following the bucket by the Knicks. There's the drive.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Vucevic. Deflected. And now the Knicks on the break. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. Brunson inside with the finish.
Well, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Outside Levine. We've got a monstrous jam by Levine.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
DiVincenzo with a screen on ball. Out to DiVincenzo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Man, my hands are buttery. DiVincenzo putting the defender in the popcorn machine.
And he makes the first. And one guy who's instant offense when he's hot, Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, he can get it going offensively. There are nights where it takes a bit for that to happen because he's an opportunistic scorer, but he's got size out of the backcourt. He's a good athlete, a good shooter, and an even better defender.
Vucevic, a screen on Anunoby. Levine finds Vucevic. Here's Ball. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Great read, great vision, great awareness from Lonzo Ball.
Randall outside. DiVincenzo pass to Achua. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. DeRozan looks it over to the inside. And Vucevic slams it in.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Outside Brunson. Achua passes to DiVincenzo. Now Brunson. Inside goes Brunson, and he banks in the layup. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
Up top, Vucevic. Back to Levine. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Substitution on the court.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Ending the first.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the court for the Bulls, they've got Dosunmu, Patrick Williams out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Javonte Green, and it's White in at the 1 spot. Driving inside. Outside Burks. Pass to McBride. Shot clock at 5. Outside Bogdanovich. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And it's Green with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Outside White. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
And Drummond just rising up. Gets on top of the defense.
Hart passes to Bogdanovich. Here's McBride. He's guarded by White. Here's Hartenstein. With the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Here's White. It's tipped. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Outside Burks. On the take. Bogdanovich up top. It's stolen by Drummond. Williams against Hart. White for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Picked by Bogdanovich. Here's Hart. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Grant. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, B.A. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And Drummond with the jam.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Hart finds Bogdanovich. Outside Robinson. Here's McBride. No points so far. Some solid defense from Drummond. White on the wing. Outside, Green. Drummond with the screen. On the attack, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Outside Burks. Drummond grabs the miss. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, through NBA Africa, the league is putting a lot of resources into growing the game there. Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo is an investor, and he said, "It's always been my dream since I got into the league. I want to see the NBA on my continent. Africa's a place full of treasure, and I'm happy to see it taking place." Brian?
Outstanding. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Josh Hart at the line. 2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under review.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Achua's checked in for Robinson. Randall comes in for Bogdanovich. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Burks. And Brunson is subbed in for McBride. Free throw good. Hart.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy's a fantastic competitor, plays with energy on both ends, and it's infectious for his teammates.
Back to Randall. Hart passes to Randall. DiVincenzo with a screen on White. And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And how about the swat? Great timing as Drummond uses his height, gets up there and throws that one away.
Count it.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Here's Brunson. Give him 8. Pass to Anunoby. Outside, DiVincenzo. Brunson, a screen on Levine. DiVincenzo, the pass to Brunson. Three-pointer. Kept alive. The shot, no good. Chicago's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Now Vucevic, Achua defending. And they're going to count that. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
Previous play.
even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
Here's Brunson outside. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up 25 big ones as we head into the next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Achua. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Levine. Gets to the corner and hits it.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Brunson against ball. He shoots a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Down low. Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
So good at getting elevated. Levine rises up and hammers it down.
Pass to Achua. Randle outside. DiVincenzo against Levine. Randle, the pass to DiVincenzo. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. DiVincenzo finds Randle. Out to DiVincenzo. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And a quick release from Dante there just in time so the defense had no shot at it.
Levine with a screen on Brunson, and it's Ball off the drive. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Anunoby on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. Brunson, a screen on Ball. The kick out to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing, right side. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Ball.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And when he's got momentum on his way to the basket, DeRozan is going to finish hard. No reason to take any chances there.
Anunoby on the take. Achua passes to Brunson. Achua with a screen on Ball. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Achua. Fades. Brunson misses.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Levine gets the bucket.
You got to know Levine is looking to shoot it whenever he can. I mean, his team depends on him scoring.
Anunoby passes to Achua. Back to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Up and in on the layup.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
In terms of pure scores, Vucevic, one of the best in the game.
Achua with a screen. Brunson passes to Achua. Outside Brunson. Here he goes. The three, DiVincenzo. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Zach LaVine.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Achua with a screen on Ball. Back to Achua, right wing. Here's Randall going inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
He gets a couple steps, and the mobility of Randall there helps to draw contact.
At the line, 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Here's Levine. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Here's Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Brunson. Good D by Ball. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Ace. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Sports for NBA. NBA basketball. Well, make sure to buckle your seatbelts, everyone, because both of these teams love to run it up and down the floor. I know Richard and I have ours harnessed in and ready to go.
Oh, I love these kind of high-energy games. This is definitely going to be a fast-paced game. Get ready for a track meet.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine is out there with Green. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Now, here's McDaniel. Guarded by Levine.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will shoot. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Conley feeling it out, and they will call over the back on the play.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive, hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Caruso, the pass to Green. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Conley against Caruso. Now here's Levine. He's tightly guarded. And Levine with the slam.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
From outside the arc. Shot by McDaniels, no good. For Chicago, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And it's Vucevic in the corner. The kick out to Ball. Shot clock at 6. And Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power, not just going for the layup, solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
He's such a fun player to watch, too. He's fast, he's smart, unselfish, and plays hard on both ends of the floor. You just pray for him to stay healthy.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vooch setting a solid screen that gets things going.
Towns kicks to Reed. Here's Edwards into the lane, and Edwards Towns with the stuff.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Caruso, the pass to Levine. Caruso sets the screen for Levine. Green with a screen on Conley. Pass to Green. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Caruso. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Takes a three. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around him.
Ball against Edwards. Green with the screen on Conley. Here's Caruso. He feeds it to Green. Back to Caruso. Drills the three-pointer. Caruso's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ball with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Ball's got his second basket of the game.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Ooh, a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Down low. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
What makes Vooch so tough is the combination of size and athleticism. Defenses are always trying to figure him out. That's why this man is a double-double every night.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Javonte Green.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
To the left side wing. And it's Ball penetrating. The pass to Caruso. Back to Ball. It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Vucevic, Alex Caruso out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Green in at the 4 spot. Ball stolen.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Edwards against Caruso. Green with a screen for Caruso. Good on the triple. Caruso's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players from Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there. All of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing. Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. Beyond the arc. Caruso, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Edwards drives in. Good work there as it goes.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
RJ, we know almost all players will talk and plead their case to the refs. How much wiggle room do you think players are allowed?
Well, I think every player is different. Look, if you're a captain of the team, it doesn't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be an all-star. But every ref has a limit. That's the beautiful thing about this league. The referees are humans, too. You got to get to know them. You got to understand them and realize who you can talk to about what. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Caruso, the pass to Levine. Caruso sets the screen for Levine. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Minnesota. Good momentum, 8 straight points. The kick out to Towns. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Towns has got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside, Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got his second basket.
And with those points, he puts it into that 10-0 run by Minnesota.
Conley with the screen on Levine. McDaniels with the ball. Now Green defending. Out to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Clock at 4. Towns, the pass to Reed. Edwards looking it over to the inside. Second chance shot. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket for McDaniel.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Going inside. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Now McDaniels. He's got 7. From 8. And Towns finishes inside. Towns has got 4 points this quarter. The Bulls leading by 4. Caruso, the pass to Levine. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of the game. He takes it in. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Superb focus there from Vooch, accepting the contact like a champ.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. There's the triple. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Levine. He strikes it down right on top of Karl-Anthony Towns.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And now a 12-point Bulls lead. A big-time effort for Alex Caruso, providing a lot of energy for the Bulls. He comes away. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Alex Caruso with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. They've got Anderson. Also, Rudy Gobert out there. And it's Minot in at the 3. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. White, good.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot. And when it comes to Kobe White, a young guard who shoots with assertiveness.
Well, he's a guy that knows his role, Greg. And when he's out there, his teammates encourage him to shoot the ball because they know how hot he can get.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Morris, a screen. Passes it to Gobert. There's the drive. Offensive rebound. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
On the wing, DeRozan. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Minot. Rebound, Andre Drummond.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, among the changes this year is the NBA is granting coaches a second challenge if their first one is successful. Now, coaches had been hesitant to use their one challenge earlier in games, even when calls seemed pretty clearly to have been missed. The downside to a second challenge, more stoppages, but the league may look at other measures to help keep the game moving. Kevin?
Yeah, I like that, DA. A lot of things to consider, thanks. And White kicks to Williams. Back to White. 5 to shoot. Williams, a screen on Morris. White, wide open. He fires. Can't connect from long distance. RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Outside, White from deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to Minot. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Alexander Walker. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
It's stolen by Morris. And now the Timberwolves on the break. On up the court. And stolen by White. Here we go, all alone. Lays it in off the breakaway. Dosunmu's got his first basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. And stolen by Drummond. Fast break, here they come. Dives for it. There's the steal. Here's Minot. Buries the long-range jumper.
And no matter who it is, that kind of lead isn't going to get it done.
White a screen. And DeRozan kicks to White. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. He has 5.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
And the wide open shot from Morris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. DeRozan passes to White. And White slams it in.
And on the other end of that alley-oop, White's got skills. He can be the creator or her. He can be the one throwing it down.
Spins. The pass to Alexander Walker. The three-pointer off the mark. On the wing to Rosen. Nothing on the board. The shot by Williams, no good. From deep three-point territory.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an
Have mercy.
Wow.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
White the pass to Williams. Back to White. Williams a screen on Edwards. From outside the arc. Williams can't get it to go.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Chicago leading by 13. And it's Ball penetrating. They kick it out to Green. A wide open look here for Vucevic. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. Edwards with the screen for Conley. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Passes it to Vucevic. Outside, Green. Over to the wing. Ball from long range. He doesn't hit that one. Towns against Vucevic. Back to Towns. Outside, Edwards. Towns a screen on Ball. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Levine dishes the ball. Pass to Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Ball. A wide open look here for Caruso. And the 3 ball is good. Caruso's got 19 points.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Edwards with the screen. The shot by McDaniels, no good. The Bulls leading by 19. And Levine, here we go. And the wide open shot from Green. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Caruso, no good.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And Towns throws it down.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. He's still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Caruso. Kick out to Levine. Shoots. And that one's on target from the wing. Levine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Edwards can't hit. The Bulls leading by 17. Caruso, the shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Caruso's got 22.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Caruso finds Vucevic. Ball from long range. And the Bulls, another three.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Pass to Levine. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Rebound, Minnesota.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Driving in. For three, Levine off the mark. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
ready for... For some NBA basketball on 2K. Well, the old cliche, sharing is caring, Doris. Tonight's game is a great example of that. Two teams with a lot of assists.
What you like about both of these teams is every player has an opportunity to touch the basketball. And generally speaking, the more engaged you become, the more you touch it. Doesn't mean everybody gets equal shot opportunities, but these teams play a pretty style of basketball.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Randall in at the 4. Now here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Brunson against McDaniels. Pass to Achiuwa. Achiuwa with the dunk.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Towns, and he makes it on the layup. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, Cat takes the bump. Not an easy shot, but he finds a way.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
And here are the Knicks now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Brunson misses. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Edwards with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Edwards, the pass to Conley. Inside. Randall pulls down the board for New York. They've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to DiVincenzo. That one rolls around and rims out.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Randall, a screen on McDaniels. Clock is at 3. And it's Randall with the jam.
That's Julius Randle in pick-and-roll action, being decisive and having the skill set necessary to score it.
Outside McDaniels. DiVincenzo with the steal. And here's Achiuwa. Nice move. Achiuwa with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Towns. The Knicks making their last shot. It's Edwards on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. Yep, that one goes.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Brunson passes to Randall. There's the drive, and it's Randall with the jam.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Back to Conley. And stolen by Brunson. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Achiuwa with a screen on Reed. And here's Brunson from the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
And a guy who entered the league in a supporting role, Doris. Jalen Brunson, now a legitimate star.
He is, B.A., and consider that this is a man who was drafted in the second round and just kept working, biding his time, and contributing to winning. And the greater the opportunity, the more he has stretched to meet that opportunity.
Now here's Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. It's a three-point game. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And here's Edwards outside. Achiuwa with a rebound. New York has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. DiVincenzo pass to Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
For 3, Conley. Can't hit that one. For New York, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. DiVincenzo pass to Randall. Achua up top. McDaniels covering. Randall right side to the paint. Achua with the dunk.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Edwards, a pass to Reed. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Precious Achua picks one up.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Now here's Brunson. 3 seconds left, and the layup is up and in. Brunson's got 8.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Julius Randle out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Achua in at the 5, down low. Now here's Brunson. Randall, a screen on Edwards. You know, Doris, looking at this current Knicks team, you think they are poised for a big run?
Well, if you look back at their history, the Knicks have had a lot of players past their prime. This version of the Knicks is a lot younger, and I like what they've done with their roster. So, are they poised for a big run? We'll see. Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Conley with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The Knicks with the lead. Now Brunson. He's got 9. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Conley, a screen on Anunoby. McDaniels from long range. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mike Conley. We've seen our fair share of NBA players from the UK. Is Anunoby the most successful, you think?
Well, B.A., how about this? I mean, he's the first player from the United Kingdom to win an NBA championship. Back in 2019, he was part of that Raptors championship. And think about this. He has now turned himself into that coveted, elite defensive player on the wing, so needed in today's NBA.
Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You love the effort Brunson puts into creating for others, working to make sure the defense is manipulated there.
Pass to Towns. DiVincenzo with the steal. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And here they come. Anunoby for 3. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. McDaniels finds Edwards. Reed, a screen on DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got 5 rebounds in the game. Anunoby passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And Minnesota calls time here. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Conley. Back to Towns. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Brunson. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made... Talk about efficiency. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Now here's Anunoby. Here's the three. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Anunoby. Brunson's got 9 points now in the quarter. Conley passes to Reed. The kick out to Conley. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
New York has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Randall on the screen. Oh, okay then. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
The open shot by Edwards. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Edwards has got 6.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Towns has got the ball here for Minnesota. McDaniels can't hit. New York with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Now Achua. Achua with a screen on Reed. Randall outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Brunson from the arc. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
Towns finds Reed. Now here's Conley. Reed, a screen on Brunson. For 3, Conley. The Knicks with the rebound. Achua's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside for Randall. Achua inside. Covered by Towns. Randall, a screen on Edwards. Over to the left wing. Here's Achua. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Towns.
Well, it's about hustling and contesting shots, and Julius Randle doing work defensively.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
They've got Rudy Gobert. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Monte Morris. Then it's T.J. Warren, and it's Minot in at the 3. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Burks for 3. Robinson passes to Burks. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota with the ball. Back to Alexander Walker. Picked by Gobert. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. You know, what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Burks. Morris, a screen on Hart. Here's Minot. No good on the triple. New York has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to McBride. Bogdanovich with a screen on Morris. Outside Burks. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Burks with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Here's Robinson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And this, to me, is where Mitchell Robinson is comfortable operating. Because of the length and size, he can put pressure on defenders.
The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, BA. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Pass to Hart. Robinson on the wing. Here's Burks. Drives to the hoop. Warren with the rebound. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Burks. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Bogdanovich down low, working on Warren. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Morris for 3. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Back to Gobert. Kicks it out to Warren. 3 on the clock. Shot from the low post is good. Warren's got 5 now.
Well, you like the effort of T.J. Warren, capitalizing when he's shooting in the painted area.
Bogdanovich passes to Robinson. Screen by Robinson. There's the triple. Bogdanovich finds Burks. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to McBride. Bogdanovich against Warren. Bogdanovich, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. For 3, Warren, pure from 3-point range. Give him 8 points now.
Wow, if T.J. Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
Driving in, McBride, and he lays it up and in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Bogdanovich with it. Warren covering. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It will be a jump ball.
In transition, here they come. Morris passes to Warren. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Warren's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, T.J. Warren, the catch-and-shoot jumper is pure.
Here's Burks. Sweet little floater. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Pass to Morris. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Gobert. Robinson with a steal. Down low. Here's Burks. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Burks has gotten his second bucket.
Well, you love the cleverness of Alec Burks. My goodness, how remarkable is that into the lane and finish?
Morris can't hit.
Right here.
Here's McBride. No good on the buzzer beater.
You can see how effective he can be when he's engaged.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Knicks running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the floor for New York, we've got Donte DiVincenzo, OG Anunoby out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Achua in at the center spot. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
For three, Conley. Outside McDaniels. And it's all from three-point range. New York has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside McDaniels. And he's going for the oop here. And Edwards slams it in.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Mike Conley. It's stolen. The three, he buries it from three. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Brunson passes to Achua. Back to Brunson. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. The putback. McDaniels with the rebound. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. Randle, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randle. Fires the three. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Edwards for three. And another three from Minnesota.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Achua. Driving to the basket. Achua with the dunk.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
New York has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Achua with a screen on McDaniels. Hey, expanding his range. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And Towns has got the ball here for Minnesota. Towns a screen on DiVincenzo. Edwards for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Randle a screen on McDaniels. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks, another three.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
For New York, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. To the left wing. The three is up. Connects from downtown. Brunson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Achua with the dunk.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And what a huge performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Outside Anunoby. Brunson surveys. He takes it in. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. It's McDaniels on the wing. And again, another missed shot. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Anunoby finds Achua. Out to the wing. Achua with a screen on McDaniels. And that one's good for Brunson.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Brunson misses. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. And the three-pointer goes. Here's Brunson. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked